you kind of hit it.
I don't play. Well, yeah, where are you? In a nightclub? Is this where you spend your money on? Mood lighting?
Yeah, dude.
Whoa. The royalty checks are in. She went straight down to... Let's talk about the song, right? The power of being alone, man. The desire just to be left alone, to indulge in one's company and not have to deal with everyone else's false expectations of you know, company and what that brings to one's life. That's what I'm getting out of it. Just like, leave me be.
It's just that growth, you know? It's growth, you know? I feel like, at least for me, I feel like there was, like, I spent years and years relying on having someone. And as soon as I didn't have someone, I got somebody else. And I'm not talking about relationships. I'm talking about everything. Like, I could never be alone. Like, I couldn't take my own company for so long. And I don't know, I just felt like I needed that growth. I needed a moment to myself, and I got it. And it was really hard. Like it's so much harder than you think to not rely on people, you know, to just have yourself to rely on. And just like, it's weird. It's not something you'd think about being hard, but when you're in that, like, you know, alone zone, it's a new feeling. And I really wanted to talk about it. And, you know, I feel like everything is about love, and everything is about, you know, there's nothing that talks about how being alone is really powerful, and you grow a lot and you learn a lot, and like, it's not bad, you know?
It's great once you get there, but you're right, it takes a second. This song is obviously a celebration of that growth and realizing it's okay. I'm okay being just on my own. But what were those moments when it was like, whoa, I'm not sure I with this. this is rough. Because I've been there. That's rough.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like, it's that, but it's also like, you know, even when, you know, like, you know, even when, you know, something I've been doing for, I mean, it's hard to do it right now because time feels very hopeless, but there's still hope in it, you know? We will get out of this. You know what I mean? Eventually, it might take years, but we'll be okay eventually. And that's kind
It's
of
got to years, right? It's got to years,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's almost the bar we have to set for ourselves now. It's crazy. It's gone from like, oh, this summer's going to be awful to, wow, what's next summer, Sam? And then the one after that.
I know. No, dude, I remember like getting home from tour and being like, yeah, we'll probably be back out in 2 weeks.
Nope.
So it's just, you know, it's like we should have hope because there's stuff to look forward to in the future. Like, even if it's far as hell, even if it's tomorrow, like, we don't know what's to come. And I've always loved that, you know, like, it's something that I've always like used as a tactic to like put myself at ease, you know, when you're overwhelmed. Months, what's it going to look like in a year?
Perspective.
Yeah, perspective. And it's like, think about it. And it's like, I don't know. I love thinking about that. It makes me hopeful and it makes me excited. And I love the idea of not knowing what's in my future. And I love the idea that I'm going to meet somebody, something, I'm going to do something, and it's going to change my life. Like, you don't know, you know? It's exciting.
What is the line in the song you're most proud of? Because I know that you guys stacked them up so deliberately and nothing makes the cut unless it sits perfect, right? What's your favorite line in the song?
I really like the second pre-chorus of I'd like to be your answer because you're so handsome, but I know better than to drive you home because you'd invite me in.
And I'll be yours again. Yeah, man.
Oh.
Ugh.
Period.
I want to know about how you record the vocal because the sound is incredible. Did you record it there? You recorded it?
It was such a satisfying process. It was so satisfying. We wrote the song in like 2 days.
Is that fast for you?
That's crazy fast for us. I mean, to be honest with you, lately, kind of been like that. It's kind of been, you know, we just going. So it's been great. It's like, this is the most we've ever worked in one period of time. But we wrote it like a month into quarantine probably. And it was pouring rain and we were like in this like, it was such a perfect setting. And then we recorded the vocal in Phineas's studio, which is just in his basement in his house.